Looks like you still got a fair bit of work to do, mate.
雪佛兰探界者探索限量版硬核登场，雪佛兰
Chevrolet。
欢迎联动硬核输出，本节目由9AT 终极 SUV 雪佛兰探界者冠名播出。德爷的对手是前海军陆战队成员、原始求生技能大师 Donny Das。
Donny looks like he's a far more competent swimmer than me. I'm hardly moving. I don't see Ed. I'm not sure he is.
这一次，他们来到了求生难度天花板的亚马逊雨林，这也是德爷继单挑亚马逊后，时隔10多年再次回到这里。
The jungle is a whole new world when the sun's gone. I'm leapfrogging from tree to tree, hoping that I'm on call until the sun comes out again.
他们的目标是里奥内格罗河，但要到达那里，他们必须在迷宫般的热带雨林中披荆斩棘，沿途栖息着众多世界上最危险的掠食者。
Whoa! Anaconda! Oh my god. That was an anaconda, a massive anaconda, 3 meters in front of me, girth like that.
Donny 离终点越来越远。
I'm still looking for one of those tributaries. I've been following the trees, but it is just a maze through these jungles.
德爷的经验已经让他获得了领先。
Moving forward without using any energy at all. Flying straight into trees, but it's working.
德爷曾成功单挑亚马逊，二刷时能否驾轻就熟？
So much of a race comes down to fortune and luck, and feel like I'm in a good place. Yes, yes. Fire!
That might be an eel. See it right there.
多尼所渴望的胜利就要葬送在这片水域了吗？
Oh. That's an electric eel. Don't touch the water. Don't touch the water. That's an electric eel. Thank you, brother. Holy cow. My heart's going 1,000 miles, bro. I don't think he shocked me, but my heart's moving. My heart's moving. Got fire, got food. Yeah, I mean, this is just all meat. I mean, that's food for days. I'm gonna load up tonight. I believe that this electric eel is more of a catfish than anything. It still requires oxygen to breathe. It comes up and it breathes air. This species of electric eel actually shock trees to drop fruits in the water and nibble on those, and anything else that would come along and nibble. Works for me.
I'm exhausted. Today was hard. I'm not going to pretend otherwise, but I reckon I've moved as fast as I think I possibly could on land through high forest just by floating down the stream. I'd bet on myself at the moment, I really would. Unless Donny has had extraordinary luck, I can't see how he could be ahead of me.
当德爷跟 Donny 正在亚马逊的时候，我还在甘肃的康乐草原完成我的支线任务。从目前的情况来看，德爷已经到达了洪水泛滥的森林边缘，他正处于领先位置，但 Donny 却离支流越来越远。现在亚马逊已经快到晚上了，希望他能好好休整，为明天的长途旅行养精蓄锐。
Having a fire, meat over the top of it. Looking forward to a meal, listening to the sounds of the forest, you know, feels very comfortable. But I can't forget why I'm here. I can't forget that this is not a stay-in-place adventure. This is a fuel up, hydrate up, rest up, dry out, pick up the next day and race. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
All right.
Huge win, huge victory. Coming for you, Ed. I'm coming for you hard, and I'm coming for you quick.
Okay, it's morning. Sun's just poking through the trees there. And that's just an immediate reference. East that way, north is this way. I'm slightly off course. So I need to just scoop around to the left hand. But that's a decent amount of calories, isn't it? And healthy calories as well. Calories that are going to give me energy and don't taste bad. Wait, hold on. These pods on the floor are seed pods, if I can get them. Oh, yeah. Look. Right, this is turning into a proper shopping trip. Local people call this iced cream stick bean fruit. All sorts of animals eat the seeds, but the seeds aren't really very good to eat. It's actually this pith, which is incredibly sweet. It's like marshmallows. Crikey, that is amazing. That's a win, a really big win. I'm hoping that Donnie's going to be smashing it through the forest and be blind to things like this.
So the ground is changing. Much bigger trees, different types of vines. Everything around here is just changing from where I came from, which is hopefully a good sign that I'm making my way towards one of those tributaries that lead out to the Rio Negro. Let's go this way. See what we can come up with. Some sort of moving water. Oh, I think this is it. I think this is it right here. All right. This is just a puddle. Damn it. All right, let's go. I can't be walking around in the jungles for too many days. I gotta find this water. I gotta find this tributary. If not, it could be an early game over. Let's try and circle. Go around. I see water right here. Right here, here it is. Water. Moving. Right here. Oh, there it is. This is definitely not a pond. You can see it. See it just moving. Now I can follow this down, keep this on my left, and I'm gonna run into a bigger body of water. And I got a feeling it's down that way. Here we go. Here it is. Bingo, found it right here. Woo! This is it. Cool water. I might be doing a swim later, but this is it. This is that tributary. Look at it flowing over there. Just moving. After 3 days of searching. High ground, low ground, high ground, low ground. I'm so relieved to have found this. This is really a lifeline. All little streams, all little tributaries like this lead to bigger bodies. Get a white stick. I mean, look at it move. That's moving at a pretty fast pace. I think the only way to make up some time, because I know Ed, he's probably far ahead of me at this point. I gotta build a raft. I gotta build a raft, get it on this little body of water, follow it all the way out, connect to the Rio Negro. Race is on. Race is on. Hell yeah! All right. We're on track. Back on track.
今天是赛程的第3天，Donnie 终于找到了黑水流域，而德爷即将进入被洪水漫过的森林。那里是一个资源匮乏的高水位区域，这也是 Donnie 赶上德爷的绝佳机会。在这里，生存将需要更多的创造力。
I'm just kicked. I thought it was just a leaf at first and then realised it was a palm nut. And I'm not sure of the exact species, but this should have an edible nut inside it. If you're doing this at home, and you found a palm nut, and your mum and dad have said you can use the machete, make sure you don't cut your fingers off. Yes! Look at that. There's a little grub that's feeding off the nut. This little bad boy is full of protein. It's juicy and it's sweet. That's nice. I've got a bag full of bean, pith, very mashed up passion fruits, and now I've got palm fruit gribs as well. If I put them all together, I've got carbohydrates, proteins and fats. That means I've got a meal that I can take on the go, that I can eat whenever I like. That is a veritable jungle feast. May not look like much, but that's going to give me the strength I need to carry on.
哎，制片组，我们来到了甘肃，是不是该吃点当地特色的？
你好，小雪，甘肃有什么好吃的？
甘肃有多家餐馆，选择第几个？
有没有兰州牛肉面？
找到多家兰州牛肉面，选择第几个？
小雪，你还是看看目的地有哪些宵夜可以吃吧。
Last time I built a raft was probably 4 months ago, so this is fun. But it can be time consuming. I don't have lots of time. Here we go. These guys right here. I'm gonna try and make them out of these stems of these leaves. They seem to be pretty light, probably very buoyant. So the plan is to make 3 bundles of these palm stems, tying them up with mata, taking those 3 bundles, putting them together, making way for the Rio Negro. So I spent a lot of time paddling on kayaks and canoes, building rafts. All of it is really just going to kind of build into this and help me be the first man out. But more importantly, I'm ready to beat Ed. That's what this is about. I'd say it's pretty much finished. I've got my side bundles, my center bundles. I've lashed each individual bundle by itself and then lashed them all together. Here we go. She's floating, gents. She's floating. And I'm out of here. Come on now, be good to me. Here we go. We're on the water. Here we go. Let's do this.
Quite a lot of obstacles underneath the water and none of the trees are straight up and down. There's loads of things to climb over and step over. Thankfully, at the moment, none of them are spiky.
德野已经到达了一片让人举步维艰的区域。一年的大部分其实这里都是干燥的，但是此时的河水的水位却上升了17米，基本上已经等于淹没了整片的森林。因此，所以长着很多的尖刺的这种植被都会被埋于水下。但是此外，德爷呢，它正处于一片鱼类的繁殖地，但它必须要非常提防同样栖息在此的一些掠食者。具体是哪些，我之前已经说过很多次了。
One of the problems now is I'm starting to find is the main channel of the river is sometimes disappearing and the flow of water is imperceptible, so my concept of just using the channel to advance me is working less than it was before. I'm going at a very slow pace now, just walking through the forest. The flooded forest here, it's like a mirror, almost impossible to navigate. This is slowing me down.
Son of a... Here's a log. Yeah. Get over this. I'm finally on the water. Aside from a little wobble in the boat, I think I'm going to be able to make up some good time. And this is definitely working. I'm floating, I'm up above the water. More importantly, I can do a little paddleboard swing. Yeah. I'm really making up some time. That's a big ass spider. Man, this thing brings me everywhere. Look where I want to go. Not another tree. Whew. So it's been about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. I feel like I've made up more ground already. I'm coming, Ed. Let's do this.
Piece of wood that I chose. It's slightly less buoyant now because it's slightly saturated. What was a fantastic method of transport is now failing me massively. I'm not an expert on the Rio Negro, but I'd say that it's backing up now from the main channel of the river, which is why the flow is almost inconsequential. I need to find somewhere where I can put my feet on the floor, and then I can think about potentially building myself a raft.
德爷而当你，他们所在的水域底下又有毒蛇又有鳄鱼，其实是一个非常危险的环境。那么我在这里帮他们想了一个独特的求生技巧。在这里呢，我有一些本地的当地松木，然后呢，我将要把它做成高跷，利用一些最基本的工具，比如说刀啊等等。然后你看，这样的话，这2个桩子到时候就变成了我的2条加长的腿。这个就是我做的一个标记，这个地方我将插一根木棍进去，然后作为一个踩脚的位置。但是这一次呢，因为我没有其他的工具，所以只能够用一种非常原始的技巧，就是用炭火将它烧一个坑出来。你看这个坑，你只要一直往下吹的话，它就会越来越大，越来越深。然后吹到足够大了之后，我们就可以把我们的小木棍直接放在里面，就变成了我的踩脚的地方了。我们把这一头削尖一点，方便可以插入我们刚刚烧好的那个洞。好了，咱们高跷的主体啊已经做完了，现在呢我们要做一个绑腿。我身上也就只有这样的一件破 T 恤了，拿它用来做绑腿挺好的。好了，2个高跷都做完了，可能这是史上最粗的高跷吧。OK。塞温施马，焉知非福。我身下的这些马粪，恰好给我提供了很好的缓冲。不过呢，今天做这个高跷的目的啊，其实并不是为了让大家学会高跷而高跷，实际上真正的目的啊，是让大家发挥想象力。你想想，Donny跟德爷，只要利用这些想象力，就能在野外生活得非常好。
My feet are on the bottom. This sort of tree is perfect. It's a palm, which means it's not very dense, which means it's got a better chance of floating. You just need to chop a few of these down, lash them together, and I've got myself a raft. Okay. They don't float, they sink. Right, different type of tree, different type of palm. The wood doesn't float. Sinks. This is slowing me down no end. I'm chopping trees that don't float. This palm here is floating, and it's the first thing I've found that is floating. Still not super buoyant, but at least it's come back up to the surface, which is a bonus. I'm going to need about 10 of these. Bar there, lash it on, bar there, lash it on with mata, and at least then I can debug the water and start pushing through the trees.
Terrain's definitely changed. It's more of like a flooded forest instead of a tributary. It's like that tributary opened up into this. And navigation is definitely an issue at this point, just because there is no current. I'm trying to watch some of these leaves and some of these things move to see if there's any natural drop, but I can't see it. See, that could be a shortcut. I think it all just connects though. It's nothing but a maze.
经过了3天的艰难跋涉后，Donny终于来到了这片洪水漫过的森林。 这里的树大多都隐于水下，而里奥内格罗河的注入与水域原有的流向相互抵消，使得黑水没有办法再作为方向的参考。想要走出这片迷宫，他必须要另外寻找办法。这片森林的另一边，德耶正处于一片森然、食人鱼跟鳄鱼栖息的水域。从水中逃离，寻找一个过夜的地方是他的当务之急。但是我希望他已经有了心理准备，因为一场暴风雨马上就要来了。
Okay, I'm using less buoyant materials to lash everything together, but I need some structural integrity to the whole thing. But it's not exactly ideal working environment, but you can see it's coming together quite nicely actually. The sky is getting darker and darker. I feel like if I don't stop now, consolidate, try and make a camp, I'm not going to be able to do so. If I build myself a very quick raised platform, I can get myself up out of the water easily. Little palm leaf roof, get a fire going, and I can see the night out in the flooded forest. 2.5 years walking the Amazon, only once did I have to put my hammock up above water. So tonight's going to be number 2.
It's raining. It's kind of messing up the flow just a little bit, but it's the Amazon. Open to my left, open to my direct front, open to my right. So, yeah, these decisions are pretty crucial at this point because one wrong turn in this little mirror maze of black water and trees could wind up costing me this race. See, this looks totally different compared to where I just was. This could be wrong. This looks too tight. This doesn't feel right. This little opening here, I got clearing there and I got a clearing here. So, I'm going this way, flipping a coin. Hopefully this is the right way. I could be way off though. Just gotta make a choice and roll with it. If it doesn't work out, figure something else out. I know Ed's out there somewhere. I keep looking for him. I keep thinking our paths are gonna cross, but we'll see. All right, Ed. I know you're close.
Okay, that's going to be my platform. I don't want to go much bigger than that because I'm going to have to cut longer poles if I do. There are multiple reasons why you would not want to be in water right now. Anacondas, cold, thunderstorm, and I'm in water. That's it. That's good. There's my platform. What on earth are we all doing here? That was the biggest roll of thunder I've heard in years. That went on for about 20 seconds. That genuinely does mean that obviously lightning striking somewhere, the Amazon's flat, so it's not like, no, it'll be up in the higher areas, it's all the same. And I'm standing in very conductive water. I think possibly Donnie's more outside his comfort zone than I am here. It is feasible, isn't it? You know, he's from a very hot, dry place. And this is not hot or dry. Okay, just finish off the last lashings here and I've got a platform. It is rough and ready, it is fast, but at the end of the day, I'm up and out of the water. I'm already warmer than I was before. All right, now just test the bed out. Oh yeah, I think I might just stay here for a little while. Ay, ay, ay. Right, keep going, Stafford, keep going. The thing I need to do really is put a thatch on here. Get a rudimentary covering, at least to keep the torrential downpour off. And then if I put earth on this end, if I can actually excavate it from the bottom of the riverbed, really, I can pack it onto there, and I've got a surface that I can make fire that won't then burn through all the wood. I've put down a dry bed of wood on top of sand, which is on top of bark, which is on top of this platform here. Trying to get a fire going in the rain, in the Amazon, in a flooded forest is not easy. I've got my fire kit, I've got dry wood, I've mazed a raised platform. All I've now got to do is the hard bit, which is get an ember, blow it into flame in a tinder bundle, and then I have fire. And then I have to finish my paddle. What a day. What a day this is.
Captain's log. Still raining. Gotta keep going. Yeah. So, it's just rain. I'm already soaking wet. I'm just gonna keep track of time. Before it gets too dark, I'll have to find a place to shelter up, but I'm in the middle of a race right now. Just gotta keep going. Hopefully Ed's shacked up under some sort of quick little shelter, because he doesn't want to be battling the rain and the water. Maybe it's my turn right now, my chance to get ahead of him. This isn't a big deal. Rain's a free shower, 2 free drinks. It's not a bad gig. The rain has finally stopped, and I can tell you that was not a good rainstorm to be caught in. I have to make some dry land, and I think I see a spot just up ahead that might work for the night, but I'm completely just spent. I made it. Today is going to be one for the memory books, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, I don't get paid enough for this. Trusty raft. That's not a bad paddle, you know? If I do say so myself.
All right, last day. Let me tell you, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get out on the water, get racing. This is it. Homeward stretch, final mile. I'm gonna make my boat as light as possible, so when I'm out on the water, there's nothing dragging. I just need to make up some more time, more speed, get out on the water, and really make some decisions from there. Today's weather is a lot nicer compared to yesterday, and hopefully Ed got caught up in that weather. And he's feeling a little bit run down or just weathered out. Water's definitely opened up a lot. It's leading to a bigger body. I think I can see it up ahead. Already, shoulders are screaming from the full day of paddling yesterday. But just got to figure out a little rhythm, give it a little break. I know Ed's feeling the same thing, so it's just who's stronger.
It's not a fast vessel, this. The front of the boat is like an open mouth. It's not streamlined at all. But I'm moving forward slowly. See the main channel ahead of me coming out of this little tributary. It's wide.
德爷和 Donny 已经在亚马逊雨林中度过了噩梦般的3天，现在他们将进入比赛的最后一天。Donny 以微弱的优势进入了最后的决胜阶段，德爷也紧跟其后。
I can see Donny on the far side of the river. He's right over there.
That's totally it. I see it out to my right. He's close to the land. I'm kind of out in the water. He probably has that current right behind him. I gotta fight it across.
I'm closing on Donny. He's definitely bigger than he was in the distance. Starting to pick up speed now.
He might ditch his boat and jump into the land. That could be an issue. I gotta try and make my way across. I just need to get to that far shore right in front of me. Then I'm going into the jungle. Straight in front. That's where we're going. Almost there. If you're in the jungle, it's anyone's game. We'll see. What's out there? Another tributary. Ed can't swim. He's not a good swimmer. He's gonna have to go all the way around this. I might be able to slow my pace for a second. Or catch my breath.
Donny's about 5 minutes ahead of me. I just need to go. Okay, I can see the tributary in front of me. I'm not getting in the water again. I'm not swimming. I'm going around this. It looks clearer down by the waterside. I can cross up here. No problem. I don't know how fast Donny can walk through a jungle, but this is what I've had a lot of practice on.
我的画面没有收到任何关于德爷以及 Donny 的更新了，我没有办法确定他们2个人现在的位置。祝他们俩好运吧。
There's water over this way. It might be another fucking tributary. So, I'm gonna go to the water. That's those tactical decisions just to get ahead of Ed, you know? He's got time in the jungle. More time than most people. What's that right there? Oh.
I can see water there. By my calculations, this has to be the Rio Negro. If I handrail it round to the left, I just need to now start looking out for the houseboat, because that's the finish line. A steep bank down to the river, but it does signify the end, or the final stretch at least, to this journey. Okay, I can see the houseboat just there. Okay, on Stafford you can do this little swim. Adios.
Hola, man.
¿Cómo va? Put me out of my misery. What I really need to know is, did I win?
No.
No. Pucha.
It's Stafford.
Donnie, mate, well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ed's a good guy. He really is. Genuinely a good guy. I'm humbled to be part of this, and I appreciate that I got to go on this pretty amazing adventure.
I think Donnie's one of the opponents that I've been the most fond of, you know. He's not arrogant, he is humble. If I had to lose to Donnie, I'm like, yeah, he's good. I don't mind losing to him.
Hey, hello, Ed. Donnie?
Hi, Teddy.
Ed, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. I've been beaten by the better man on the day.
Donnie, congratulations to you. You are the first man out.
Thanks, Teddy. I appreciate it.
Mate, if you organise another race like this, I'm going to stop doing this.
Ed, how does it feel to be back in the Amazon? Was it harder than before?
Mate, I think it's quite humbling, actually, because I walked the Amazon with a hammock, and I had a lighter, and I had a bag full of food, whereas this time I had to live off the jungle. So someone like Donnie was a perfect competitor because he has massive experience of living off the land, and so it pushed me to my absolute limit, yeah. I love this place. I did feel comfortable in this environment. I think it's quite smart to lose to Donnie. It has been an extraordinary challenge, but I've learned a load of lessons along the way.
This race was, it was a lifetime experience, I can tell you that much. And it definitely pushed me to limits.
Ed could ask me to come back anywhere, and I'll definitely go. I would like to maybe go to my home turf. Let's go up to like 12,000 feet, way up in the mountains, and we'll play that game there.
I did organize a local delicacy for you, which I'm sure you will enjoy.
Have you? Thank you.
Sounds delicious.
So you go have that, and I'm going to bed.
Thank you, Teddy, mate. Take care.
Bye.
Daddy preparou almoço especial.
Lovely. Oh, ladies first.
Go ahead, Ed.
Oh, all right.
What is that over there?
They were rising. Really good. Come sempre. It's not about them.
Not bad.
They're all right. Yeah. What do you want to taste like? Check it in. They're nice.
My wife had the runs for 4 days.
荒野联动硬核输出，本节目由9AT 中级 SUV 雪佛兰探界者冠名播出。
Looks like you've still got a fair bit of work to do, mate.
探界者探索限量版硬核登场，雪佛兰 Chevrolet。
Oh, I don't get paid enough for this. Trusty raft. That's not a bad paddle, you know? If I do say so myself.
All right, last day. Let me tell you, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get out on the water, get racing. This is it. Homeward stretch, final mile. I'm gonna make my boat as light as possible, so when I'm out on the water, there's nothing dragging. I just need to make up some more time, more speed, get out on the water, and really make some decisions from there. Today's weather is a lot nicer compared to yesterday, and hopefully Ed got caught up in that weather. And he's feeling a little bit run down or just weathered out. Water's definitely opened up a lot. It's leading to a bigger body. I think I can see it up ahead. Already, shoulders are screaming from the full day of paddling yesterday. But just got to figure out a little rhythm, give it a little break. I know Ed's feeling the same thing, so it's just who's stronger.